Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy, Nerd Mode On, and I'll be doing a gameplay commentary over some Call of Duty Ghosts. In this particular episode, guys, I'll be talking with you a little bit about my return to Xbox Live, because that just seems pretty proper for the introduction of this. So with that in mind, of course, guys, I'm sure many of you are familiar that I took approximately 5 days off of playing video games in general. I decided to spend a lot more of that time a little bit more personally, and adding a little bit of a different mix into the equation. And that's not to say that, all of a sudden I just had a loss of interest in gaming, because that would be absurd. But to say that, I was kind of fed up with the games I was playing at the moment, that would be pretty truthful. And I just really didn't want to jump into Call of Duty and continue the grind, at least at the time. And I decided to focus my efforts elsewhere. I went on a couple of movie dates with some people, and it seemed everything was working out pretty good. Went to have some ice cream, and overall, it was just a great time. And I look forward to hopefully doing things like that, of course, on a continued basis. But when it comes down to other things, I just decided to watch some movies. When I got home, I came home from work, after dealing with customers all day long, because that only gets so fun, I guess, after the first week of being hired by a corporation. And definitely trying new things out is a little different. And so, continuing onward with the basis of, trying new things out, I just tried to have a little bit more of a social interaction with people. And that's not to say by any means that I am just this complete guy that has no idea how to talk in a conversation, but I do enjoy listening. I do enjoy hearing perceptions and figuring out what people are trying to say, because, well, everybody has a different story. Nobody is identical to you, and, you kind of know your story. I mean, I know exactly what I'd say, and it doesn't sound as entertaining as maybe listening to somebody else's experience. So I do enjoy that kind of thing, and in some cases I like to place my input in, but not maybe in an aggressive manner by any account, so it's always interesting. But anyway, guys, I jumped back onto Xbox Live, played a couple of games with some friends, and it was a great time. I'm not going to lie. Jumping back in there and trying to try new classes out, new weapons that I haven't even touched yet, and just trying absurd perk setups, playing with some really good friends that I continually play with on a daily basis, was a lot of fun. It was definitely interesting to see where some people have, evolved in their prestige when it comes to Call of Duty, because, well, I was pretty much up there on the top of my list. That's a legit player, to say the least. And it's kind of interesting to see somebody completely bypass me. But then again, I mean, that's going to happen when they play 10 hours a day or so, and, I don't play for 5 days. So it only makes sense, why they surpassed me in all these different stats and analytical things and all that good stuff, of course. But it's just kind of interesting to see people that were right up on me and then not even pass me after a 5-day grace period. So I did enjoy that. I found that to be interesting. I like to jump in there and just see what everybody was doing. And definitely jumping back into some Domination was a lot of fun. I did lose one game today, and it's mainly due to the sheer fact that it was me and a good friend versus a team of 6. And we only lost by 9 points. And it was a good game, though they had to resort to C4 spamming like most bad players do, and IEDs and all that stuff. It was still an interesting game. It wasn't as bad as some of the other ones I've played, but they were definitely not the most respectful players I've ever played against. When you have to resort to explosives, I'm sorry, your respect for your clan and my respect for you kind of goes down the drain for you. So that's just to let you guys know if we ever play each other or something crazy. Don't IED spam me. I won't enjoy it too much. But the fundamentals of it, guys, is that I'm back and I'm having a lot of fun playing again. And it was just kind of nice to open my mind up again and be like, wow, that's kind of what gaming's like again. It's a lot more fun when you cooperate with your teammates and you actually call stuff out and you have a great time, because gaming can be a lot of fun, but if you choose to make it too hardcore, you lose that kind of insight. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope I inspired you in some crazy way. But anyway, guys, this has been NMO, and I'll be signing out, and see you guys tomorrow. Peace.